guys, my name is Chris. Here's this tough farmer. You have joined us on episode 5 of Tuscan Lands. At this stage, if you haven't got your popcorn or your soda or your pack of Pringles, now's the time to do so, because this shit's gonna get good. Tubbs, how are we tonight?
Doing good.
That's always a good thing to hear.
Yeah.
And I will say this, I have my laptop actually on now, so my stream should be up and running any second. Not like last night where I didn't have it even turned on after we started the broadcast. That's what kept my chat last night. Had to turn on my laptop.
Mm.
Absolutely typical. I mean, it's not Chris Larkin unless he does something silly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, with that being said, welcome back to episode 5 of Tuscan Lands with myself, Chris Larkin, and my farm buddy and good friend, Tubb Farmer, on our new Let's Play Head to Head. So, farm to farm. So, last night, after I left, before we left, what I done was I had finished harvesting my field. I had fertilized the plowed and cultivated it. Now I'm about to start planting. So the first thing you need to do is go lease out a planter. So Tubbs, what are you planning on doing on your farm tonight?
I'm gonna do contract. You don't have to lease. I've got the Great Plains here if you want to borrow it.
That might help also.
Yep. Here, let me grant you contractor. And you can just come over here and use it. All right, your contractor.
Yeah, guys. So the very same as if you're only joining us. Okay, how we're going to work this is we will help each other out with the equipment that we have. So first of all, hey Becky, welcome to the channel. How are we doing? So as I was saying, so how we're going to do this is, okay, we do help each other out. So if we actually help each other out doing a harvest, so let's say I had a few fields that needed to be harvested and I couldn't do them and I got Tubb Farmer to do them for me, I would pay Tubb Farmer and vice versa. At the same time, if we have equipment that each of us don't have, we won't charge each other for it, and we just help each other borrow it. It just kind of helps. It kind of does two things first. One, it saves down on us spending unnecessary funds, but it also helps us on keeping the stock count down to a certain extent.
It does. Okay.
Right, so I guess the next thing I have to do is decide what plant am I going to start off with. So, normally in our Let's Plays, the last few times, what I had done was I started off with cotton, because that is our money spinner. I am not going to do that. Not this time around. So before I run up to Tubb Farmer and take his, borrow his planter, I am going to be looking at what prices are coming up in our crops.
Field 22. It's got barley.
So,
where's it? Way up here. Yeah, I'm not driving up there to do a harvest.
right. I think I will go with soybeans this time around first.
Field 2, barley, harvest. 2's a bear trap.
Also, guys, I have been thinking, okay, I did say at the start of, I think, 2 streams ago that I wouldn't be going to borrow a loan straight away. I think I will. Like I said, I don't really normally. I always said I didn't want to do it this time around because I've done it in every Let's Play that I've done. But I am going to do it in this one for one particular reason. When I get this planted and everything else, it actually is done. So I'll have nothing to do for you. And it's going to be a long time before it's planted growing, germinated, and so on and so on. At the same time, I don't really want to do over and over contracts until that's ready. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get enough money out of the bank that I know I'll be able to pay off after a while, and I'm going to buy the plot of land I was looking at, and I'm going to start my farm there. That is the idea.
I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet.
For today's stream.
Yeah, I haven't got that far ahead. What do I do? 8? Where is 8? Right in front of me. Perfect. And I might buy that field. How much is 8 after I harvest it? Looks like a big one. Ooh, 500,000. That hurts. But it's a big enough field that I could split some of it up and turn it into a farm. Cut it across there. May borrow some money. We'll see. Let's get the corn first. Ooh. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so we had a few mods today, Tubbs. I don't know if you saw the photograph I sent you.
I did, yeah. I wasn't impressed.
That truck that I was talking about is now in the mod hub. That's the truck apparently the lads were talking about.
Apparently it wouldn't go forward or in reverse. But I have some good news.
Talk to me.
Seasons for console is in testing as of today.
For
console.
The full one or watered down? Do you know anything about it?
Nope. Didn't say anything about that. Just said it was in testing for console, PS4, and the other one for Microsoft Xbox is in testing.
Johnson, I am truly hoping it is the one that they got for PC, the full version. I really am.
I do too.
Now, with that being said, guys, for everybody's watching, especially for those who know what Seasons is, you know how hard it's going to be to actually implement Seasons into your Let's Play. So for those who don't know what Seasons is, Seasons will enhance everything about the game from weather, growth, drought, absolutely everything that has to do with farm sim. It just takes it and turns it on its head. So basically, we say that we say growing crops, for instance. At the moment, when we grow a crop, we say like soybeans, like I'm doing at the moment. In this farm manager mode and normal economy, it takes about 2 days for your plants to grow. Now that's 2 in-game days. That's not just me fast forwarding time and stuff like that. If we leave it alone, it will be 2 in-game days. When it comes to seasons, I can't plant soybeans until that time of the year for me to plant soybeans.
And that's what's going to do. And the ground temperature, it's going to have a lot of things in there.
Yeah, ground temperature, snow, frost, drought, and so on and so on. And even if it gets rain will have an effect on it, and stuff like that. So, for anyone who's really interested, I will tell you now, until myself and Tubbs get used to seasons, the way it's been implemented this time round, not the way the 17 was, we will not be implementing in our streams. So, for anyone's watching, and don't ask, are we going to be implementing seasons into it? Because for the moment, no. Because like I said, like with the way it is at the moment, it will take too long just for us to do these and do contracts over and over and over again. That's the reason why I'm getting out a loan now, so we'll have something else to look at rather than waiting for crops to grow and you know, contracts and stuff like that. So let's just put it this way: as boring as it is at the moment and how tedious it is at the moment watching this, if we implement seasons into our broadcast, it'll be 40 times worse. So with that being said, Tubbs, are you looking forward to seasons?
Yeah, I am. I liked it in 17, so I'm hoping, based on everything that I'm reading and hearing about, if we get something similar to what the console players have, then I'll be happy with it. So I am looking forward to it. Now, if it's watered down and kind of just like 17, then I'm not going to say that I'm going to be happy. Oh, you want... Hang on just a second.
Yeah, no, so I do agree with Tubbs, guys. If it's watered down, especially for those who've actually played Farm Sim for a while, who have FS17, and you implemented seasons into it, you know what we're on about. So this version around 2019, it's actually been upgraded to a better version of the seasons mod. There's a lot more dynamic weather, more dynamic crop rotations, because basically in FS17 seasons, you didn't really have to do a whole lot of crop rotation if you didn't want it. You could still plant the same crops in the same field at the same time of year, but this time round you can't. This time you have to do crop rotation. I think it's every second to third harvest has to be a different crop. So I'm looking forward to that one. Also, there's now where it's not like a normal in this one here where you have one cow pasture or one pig pasture and stuff like that, where that's all you have, and then you can transfer cows from this pasture to the next one. This time round, there's actually pastures already built into the map for seasons, as far as I know, and you just bring it to each pasture as you go along, so you don't have to buy extra pens. You're feeding of your cattle. Now, I'm not so sure about sheep, but I do know for cattle what happens is they actually now eat the grass that's in the pen. Before they didn't, now they do.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be for all the animals. The sheep and cows. Well, pigs won't, but... And then age is going to be a factor on the cattle, sheep, all of them. Age will be a factor. I don't know if it's going to be like PC and like it'll also show a gender. So like if you have all male cattle, you know you're not going to be reproducing, so you'd have to sell some of the males, keep some of the females so that they'll reproduce or whatever. But I don't know. We'll see how it works out for console. Yeah, I hope it's something similar to that, because that just adds just more of the realistic approach.
Yeah.
To it.
Oh no, I do. Because I was going on like what you were saying there about breeds. From what I read about it and what I've seen on some YouTubers using seasons, it's the cattle that I'm really looking forward to and the change that they have. Because now all the cattle are generic. I mean, you could buy whatever cattle you want, and they all give milk, manure, and slurry. So it really makes a difference what breed you have, like what color, brown or white or black cattle. It makes a difference. But in this seasons, as far as I know, from what I'm hearing, each gender has their own specialty. So in other words, if you have cattle that gives milk, it will give more milk but less manure, and more milk and less slurry. And if you have cattle that predominantly gives meat, they they give more slurry and manure, but less milk.
Right.
And
Which
so I'm looking forward to
in
that.
that's more just of the realism added to it.
Yeah.
So, be
The good thing
interesting.
about it is it's also to do with the vehicles. That's another side of it I'm looking forward to, such as the repair. So for anyone who knows what I'm on about, I won't have to say it, but those who don't, uh, what I'm on about is the repair, which is if you look down to the bottom right hand corner where I have my speedometer and stuff, you will see what looks like a spanner or a wrench. That's your maintenance. So if I was to repair this now, everything gets repaired. So all the dirt, so like it's like it was never used. It's like it's a brand new tractor. The paint gets refixed and everything else. But in this season's mod, that don't. You can repair your tractor, but then you have to repaint it separately, which is a good addition to it, I think.
Oh yeah, just adds, like I said, just more of that realism.
Then again, if they're getting all those glitches for PC, I can't wait to see the glitches we're going to get for console.
Hmm. Here in a couple of more weeks, we'll have the Kloss equipment
Yeah,
out.
that's not far. What's that?
2 weeks.
Yeah, for 14 days.
Yeah. And then all the Kloss stuff will be up. I've been debating whether to do the pre-order and get the extra vehicles or not, but I'm thinking, I don't know.
Right, okay, like we were saying the other night on the stream, if you don't do the pre-order and you don't get them, you won't be able to buy them separately afterwards. You know, that kind of way. And if you think about it, it still costs you, like, well, it's still going to cost you the same price as far as I know whether you pre-order or not. So,
Yeah, I might do the pre-order then if that's the case.
sure, what we're going to do is wait and see. But like I said, we will not be implementing into our stream, guys, until we get to use it and we know what we're doing. Because as fun as it is to watch us make mistakes, and as fun as it is for myself and Tubb Farmer to make mistakes and then laugh about it, I really don't want to be trying to learn how to do seasons while we're doing live streams.
Yeah, it's definitely going to have a learning curve. If it's anything like the PC is, it's definitely going to be a learning curve. Trying to figure the ins and the outs of it, you know?
Yeah, yeah. So that's finished. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to top up this now with fertilizer and seeds.
Oh, the cauliflower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Like a red pepper. It's really good.
They're good. What did I spend $1,400 on? 1,100. Oh, you're buying seed and stuff. I was like, what did I spend $2,000 on?
Don't tell me that. Oh, when I filled it up, it took it out of yours, did you?
Yeah, it charged me.
Okay, that's grand. I'll send it back to you because I didn't think that was going to happen. I was going to fill it up for you and then send it back to you with a top up because of.
Did you fill up at yours or mine?
I filled up on mine.
Oh, why? I wonder. Oh, because it's my implement. That's why. I was like,
So what I'll do is when I bring it back, I will send you 2,000 whatever it was.
I was sitting here and I was like, like 1100 something, and I was like, it said other, and I was like, okay. And then the
You
other
know
one,
something? I was actually wondering why my money wasn't going down when it was filling up.
and then
That
the
would
next,
explain that.
the other one was like 1400 something other. I was like, wait a minute. And then I was like, oh yeah, it's the fertilizer and seed.
Right, so we'll have to remember that. And but I'm thinking we've done that on our own.
I got it from your tankers. So
I was about to say that. Yeah,
it's
you got it
already,
from my tanker.
yeah, because it was, you'd already paid for it and filled it, so I just got it from your tanker. But now we know.
Did you get?
Oh
did
yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah, yep. I just saw it. Yep, popped up. Thank you.
Okay, you can take me off contractor.
Okay. Remove. Oop. Gotcha.
So that should be 100% soybeans and growing, and then we just leave that alone. Right. So I guess it's go and look at the piece of land I was thinking about buying.
The one I'm gonna buy is $500,000. I'm like, man.
I hope we'll end up looking at the same piece of land here.
Which one you looking at?
Number 6.
No, I'm looking at 8.
Alright. Before you do that, you want to click on number 8 and see can you buy, because I think I might have my bail sell point just barely on the tip of it.
8. Nope, I can buy it.
Okay. So what do I need to do? I'll put my map here. Okay, so field 6 is where I'm thinking of buying, and all this area here, for those who can see my console, that's where I'm going to build my farm, just along this area. So what I might even do is bring just straighten my field off also, make it square. So I will take a little piece off that corner. That's the general idea. So as you can see, it's 813,000,
That's pretty cheap.
which is a lot. So so let's go and see how much we can get from the bank. I am thinking about moving all my farm down here, so that will include my sheds and stuff, so I will be losing a few pounds to spend a few pounds. We move everything down here, because after thinking about that, and I can only get 500. Ooh. Which isn't enough to buy this piece of land.
Oh, it won't
That
let
is
you
not
borrow.
good.
It won't let you borrow enough.
It won't let me borrow enough because I don't have enough land to
Oh,
use as a collateral.
what if you sold everything and sold that land? Would it let you do it then?
Just give me 1 second and I'll see.
Because you were gonna move it anyway.
I checked. So I will get not 9 for the house. 4, 10.
I don't even know how much it'll let me borrow.
Not good. It's not good. Not good.
All I need is about 600,000 or 700,000. Nope, I can't even borrow enough to buy what I want. Guess I could sell something. How much is this farm?
Right, guys. I'm going to take a hit. Well, I'm going to try to first. I'm going to check.
49.
I know it's not going to let me sell this because I have. Oh no, I will let me sell it because my houses and all are just on the outskirts of that field. So I've got 241,000 for the field I just planted. Yeah, so if I sold that field, I'll have enough money to buy that down here, but then I won't have enough money to actually pay back for my to buy my implements when I sell them. What to do, what to do, what to do.
Yeah, see, I wanted to buy this one, but I don't have enough either to have.
Right, I could look at the possibility that Field 6 is a lot bigger than Field 26, so I would make double the profit back. And that's sunflowers again. For those who are watching the stream, guys, pop in the chat and tell me. Give me your opinion. Should I go for it? I know Tubb Farmer's opinion.
Go for it.
Go for it. Yeah, this is the stage where I'm contemplating selling to actually restart again and then going from there. Now, are you doing a contract on Field 8?
That would be me, yeah.
Yeah, I just see it there. Right, okay. What's Field? Field 5. What I'll do is I'll run up to Field 5 and have a look up there at the back of the, see what that area is like. By the shop. Well, I still want to do Field 6. That's where I want to buy in the first place. Decisions. Right.
Oops.
Suppose Field 5 is not too bad, the part that you're able to use, and then I could straighten off here, this area also.
Hmm.
Yeah. You know, something I really don't know what to do now at the moment.
I've got enough money to buy field 6.
Oh. Eyes off field 6. I have my eyes on it first.
How much are you short?
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the field 26, and I'll go from there again. So
What do you mean? Like,
I'm going to take that hit.
yeah, 'cause 6 is a big old field.
And I have placeables on it. Okay, so I need to sell my placeables first, which I was going to have to do anyway. Right, so, let's take the hit. Let's do this. Let's just go cry about it, and we can cry about it all we want on the next few streams.
Ooh. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what would be a good place to buy to start my farm on.
862. Right, so
You got enough?
let's just get field 6 bought, and we go from there. Right. So next thing, because we need it, is the house, because we need to be able to. Oh my god, it's not having order on. That's not right. There's a lot of land on here that no one can own, because you can't buy it.
Oh, you can't?
Absolutely ridiculous. That's all I can say. Anyway, so time to start to put the house down here somewhere.
Alright, I'm gonna let the hired worker do this real quick. I'll be right.
You know something? I'm in the same predicament as you are.
How's that?
There's trees in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this is absolutely nuts. There's only a handful of places on this land that will let you terraform to place something.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. That's all I can say.
So you can't even terraform it?
No, it won't let me. There's only a handful of places that will let me do it.
Mm.
Okay, so that's one thing we're going to have to remember with this map. So I'm wondering if it's the trees are in the way also.
No, I got the trees out of the way on mine and it still wouldn't let me.
This could have been a disastrous move.
Well, sounds like you're winning.
Like it's telling me I don't own the land and then it's letting me place it at the same time. And how does that work?
Strategic planning? I don't know. I'll see, can I even put... No, I don't need that. This is what I need right here.
Well, main thing is I've got a house, so when we need the house, we'll have to sleep there. So I guess I'll go over and bring over all my stuff.
I'm wondering if I bought this land. I don't want all these potatoes, but it won't let me place over here, so. And I own all this grassland, so doesn't even make sense.
I've just sold field 26, and there's a nice crop of soybeans gone in there.
I'm just trying to find a great place to put my. And I could take that little bit of land out, but if I bought that one, I might be able to place it. Take some of this land out. Got my seed deals there. Take a little corner out right here. Silo. We'll see. I don't know what to do yet. We'll just wait. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so my first impression straight away is this map could cause problems when we're trying to terraform.
Yeah, I think it's already causing problems. Ooh, spin out, spin out. Come on, pickup. You got the power.
Like, I know I'll be able to place a few things on the land I own, so, and then again, I was going to level it off square a little bit, so I will have that small piece of corner to work with.
Yeah, I was trying to sit here and I was studying this a little bit while the worker's doing that to try to figure out what I'm going to do. I could buy 9, and then I'd have 9 and 10 connected right there, and then take out a small piece since I've already got my seed tender, gas station, and all that down there. I wanted to buy 8. I can just barely afford 7, and then I could connect. So, but I don't know. I have to look at it some more to figure out what I want. Something tells me, let me do it this way. Something tells me 7 is not the way to go. Oh no, there's a huge dip right there. I can see it. So even if I wanted to put something in this corner. Yeah, I think terraforming is going to be an issue on this place. Or map. Yeah.
Which isn't good.
That's down a hill, so this is all wavy through here. Who's that tractor running through here? Oh, it's you. So 7's not going to be a good bet.
Like, I know when I bought 26 right in the corner, which is connected to field 8, well, I know that you'd be able to do something there if you took those trees out, if you wanted to. So if you want to buy field 26, okay.
Oh, did you terraform this? Because it looks awful up here.
Terraform where?
This field that you were on.
What, field 6?
Yeah, where you're parked right in front of it, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I had my hut and my silo was there.
Oh my
That's what I'm
goodness.
saying. Like, it's a terrible field.
And you just bought, what is it? Sunflowers? Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. Like if you're not going to buy it, I'll buy it back eventually, and I'll terraform that back the way it was, and I'll.
No, I'm not going to buy it.
Use it. But
I don't like that land layout. honestly.
So,
Oh, he's almost full. I'm thinking I don't want to buy it because it's got potatoes on it. Oh Lord, I don't want to do potatoes. 9.
complaining again, Becky? Yeah, I'm complaining again, but this time it's for obvious reasons. Um, it's going to be very hard to set down a farm. Okay, we like a challenge, but I think this is going to really pull our hair out. It's probably going to pull your hair out watching this. Um, so we're going to have to literally buy a field that's flat enough when we start to do our cattle and animals and stuff like that, because we can't terraform apparently the surrounding areas. And then there's also parts on the map that you'd be thinking that you could buy, which you can't. Like I was hoping that this part here on my right, with those few trees, that's a lot of no man's land there. I wish I could buy that, but unfortunately, according to the map, we can't buy that. And that is it's a lot of land there that's just going to waste.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Sad.
lot of that apparently on this map that you can't buy.
That's pretty sad.
So the part that I'm here, where I'm parking my vehicles at the moment, you can't buy that part. And yet, I thought that was actually part of my land. But 1 second, when this comes up, I can see. And so, it's part of my land, but I can't terraform it. Like, it's telling me that I don't own it. And I'm like, what? So, yeah, it's going to be one of those challenging maps.
Mm-hmm. Definitely gonna be a challenge.
Well, like I said, the start part of this is for us to start to do our animals. I mean, we're going to have to buy a field and then use that field for the animal pens.
Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna get animal pens on here, honestly. The way that trying to put stuff around here. Oof.
I got a feeling we're going to have to buy a field and then use that field as our uh, base for our animals.
Mm. That'd be interesting.
And then, of course, the challenge is then trying to find land that's relatively flat when you start building on. Like this was a field that they don't going, as you know, and I had just placed a silo node here and it's ultimately destroyed.
Why does it do that?
Good thing about it is it's also fixable. That's the good thing about it. But it will take money.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to get my vehicles. I will leave them. I know I already had a silo and stuff like that before I done just what I did. So,
Monkey Man, thank you for the follow.
but like that's the good thing about farming. You know, like especially farm sim, you have uh, that challenge that pops up every so often. You know, that it doesn't make it easy.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely a challenging map for placing things.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how we're going to go with it.
Interesting is a word I was thinking of. What he said.
Now, I know I took out all that loan, but the good thing about that loan is a few cotton harvest contracts, or even cotton harvest themselves, and that's paid back.
What the hang on?
So I'm not going down the route of cotton straight away, so
Come on.
we will see how I can. Actually, I don't need this
go.
tractor, actually. I can put this one back up there.
I think I'm gonna cut across here. Get back over to my place.
Come on over to my place. Hey, we're having a party. We'll be singing, dancing, and swinging. Come on over tonight.
I think I'm right over there somewhere. On the other side of that. For real?
I'm not sure who that farmer was driving that red pickup, but
Yeah, you know
honking
how it
that
is.
road he was.
You know how it is.
Right, okay. Right guys, for everybody's watching, thank you very much for joining in. We love having you. But don't just watch us. If you get a chance, pop into the chat, say hi. We would like to say hi back here. Myself and Tubb were always saying that. We do appreciate you so much for watching that we would like to personally thank you. So please pop into the chat, say hi so we can give you a shout out and stuff like that. Hey Howie, how are we doing? And yes, before you ask Howie, I'm after doing the same thing again like I always do in all my Let's Plays. I make a decision that's, you know, way out there. It's out there with the fairies half the time. It's so far out there even Martians wouldn't get to it. And yes, Becky, hi to you too. Another big shout out. Faithful as always. For yourself and Howie, always on the ball with the streams. Yeah, Howie, so in case you've just joined us, okay, what you've seen me do is I sow field 26 that I was on after me sowing soybeans on it. I then sold all my storage, my implement, my sheds, field sell point, house, so on and so on. Thank you, Monkey Man 042390 for the follow. Appreciate it, brother. So I went along and bought field 26 on the premise that I could, right down here where I'm coming to now, where I can pass off, I was going to start building my farm right down here onto the right of me as I turn off here, just to find out I can't buy that land, for one. So that was a bummer after me making that mistake, which cost me 815,000 just to buy field 6. Then I found out that there's places over here where I am now that I actually own that I can't place either, and it won't let me terraform. So that alone is going to cause problems for me. So this will be interesting. This will be either I will make it or I'm going to pull out the hair off my head, one or the other, with frustration. Good job I'm half bald as it is. Right, so how it goes. When it popped in, you were saying something about gophers. Did I mention gophers?
Probably, knowing you.
No, I mean, I probably did. So what I am planning on doing, Harry, is after everybody else is watching, okay, for you probably all saw that on yet, is ball field 6. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm just going to look here a small bit, so I will show you. I think it's going to be about here. So what I plan on doing is from where my console at the moment, I'm going to go straight across, head for field 7, and I'm going to level all this off, and that's where I'm going to start building my farm instead. So basically, in the way I'm in the position I'm looking, I'm just going to go straight across that way. All this area here then will be terraformed, and this is where I'll start building my farm. I will lose this small little area land, but at the same time I don't really mind that because field 6 is a fairly big field anyway, so I still have a lot of land to play with. Hopefully that's going to sort the issues. After that we will see. Other than that, I think we might just have to buy a plot of land somewhere where we're going to start building our animal farm, because like I said, we have issues on the borderlines of what we own and stuff. So what I mean by land that you can't buy, all this land here at the back of field 7 and at the back of field 6, which is a fairly decent chunk of land, as you can see, you can't buy. That's normal land, so you can't even use all this area. So that's going to be an issue right there, because I thought I could buy that land and that's where I was going to build all my farm animals and stuff, and now I found out I can't. Yeah, bummer. So how it goes, this map has issues. Yes, it does. Basically, it's a terraforming issue. So with that being said, I guess I just going to have to do something that I didn't want to do, and that is contracts. I end up doing contracts after all. Absolutely crazy out. And yeah, let's get my edge silos down. Oh man, this is going to be annoying. Like, I own this land and yet I won't let me terraform anywhere around this area, which is just crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty disappointing.
And at the same time then it's going to be a small bit of terraforming no matter what we do. It's going to take a small bit of terraforming, so spot there. Like I said, look at that. It's not good. Oh, this is what it is, and we just have to deal with it, I suppose. It won't even let me flatten it or smooth it down. Absolutely crazy. Oh my god.
I'm going back over to my equipment yard sale. Park my equipment.
Okay guys, I'm going to make another snap decision. This map isn't a great map after all. Hey. Yeah, no, it's not good. That's not good. That's terrible. Yeah, so terraforming is out on this map. I think we're just going to pull our hair over our head, to be honest with you, when it comes to it. So it might come to the stage, guys, where when we start placing placeables and animals, what's going to happen is we're going to get these humps and bumps and won't be able to terraform it. I'm beginning to think that the map maker on this map, he went back to where when we got the terraforming, when not the terraforming, but when FS19 came out first, and when you actually place placeables and stuff, you had these little mounds, and you couldn't get rid of them because we hadn't got the terraforming tool. I think the map makers are after using that version of it. Could be wrong. Well,
No telling.
how it goes, if you decide to bail, do it before you get too much time into it. Yeah, I had a decision on a Howie to not start off with cotton, like we always do. But I'm going to say that now that could be changing. So I will do this harvest of sunflowers when it's ready, and then I might just do cotton just to pay back this loan that I have, and then we'll figure out what we're going to go from there. Yep. So guys, I will say this, naturally myself and Tubbs will talk about it afterwards, but I will say this to everybody who's watching, so that you know as well. Plus you can give us your input. But I don't think myself and Tubbs, I could be wrong, maybe Tubbs might grow into this map. It could surprise us after all, but I don't think we're going to go too long on this, I don't think. So maybe what, 15 episodes, 20 episodes, could even be less than that. Depending on how bad the terraforming is as we get into it.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get too far on it.
So, your opinion, Tubbs, how far do you think we should get into it? As how we, Mr. Tim actually rightly put it there, guys, we need to make these snap decisions before we get too much time into it, you know?
Yeah, well, we've got, this is our 5th episode, so...
This is our 5th episode.
And we're finding out we're not going to be able to terraform and have farmyards, so we might consider looking at a different map.
How it goes, I don't know. You look pretty comfortable.
We might start looking at maybe a different map to try out.
Yeah.
Right,
okay. I will say this. Okay. I really do want to play the likes of Lone Oak. I really do want to play the likes of RPG. RPG. Those are like what they look fantastic maps. The only downfall is, guys, the fields are way too big for one person. So even if myself and Tubbs were to do these kind of let's plays head to head on it, we'll still be in that predicament where the fields are way just too big. You know? Now, with that being said, it would be a great way of actually starting to do what we were going to do initially, and that is to help each other out with harvests and planting and stuff like that. That there would be a way of doing it. But if we're just not to just to do it as we're doing at the moment ourselves, just to go at it, yeah, those big fields, man, they would take forever. You know? Yeah. So Tubbs, where you're on at the moment, right on your left, all that area is free land that you can't buy and you can't use.
Really?
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
With that being said, let's get into this. And then as we go along, guys, we will talk with you yourselves for whoever's watching. Like I said, guys, whoever's watching, pop into the chat. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear your opinion on this map, if you've played it and what you think of it. And if you have played it and if you've come across the same problems as myself and Tubbs after finding at the moment, with landscaping and placeables, please let us know. Right, so I guess it's time for contracts. Oh wait, I can borrow money.
That's good.
I still need a shed and stuff, so we'll see where we're going.
To make
We'll
a
see what we get,
determination on what I'm gonna do
Right,
here.
186,000 more to give us.
Don't have enough for that one. How much is that one? 700.
Really, guys, really? Like, I own this land and it's telling me I can't terraform on it.
700.
Absolutely ridiculous. And yet it'll let me terraform here.
Oh man, that's wavy. No place to put anything anywhere. Yeah, it's too hilly. Oof. You got a big old piece of land though. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is just buying 9 and 10. I've got my seed huts down and my toolbox and the washer and the fuel. If I can just find a place to put my silo.
Why won't let me terraform on this piece of land right here, even though I owned it?
I hate buying potatoes, but you know what? We're buying potatoes. We just did it. Oh my god, I can't believe I bought potatoes.
Okay, I can terraform there. Here I can't, 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 here I can't. Here I can. Right, so all this area right here I can't terraform.
Yep, I found a place for my silo, so I'm good. That's crazy. Yep. I'm gonna place it. Boom.
This is absolutely nuts. Tubbs, to see where I am on the map? No, because I'm terraforming, you won't be able to see it. But
No.
that's like, let me put it this way. In the area I was going to terraform to place my things, there's only certain parts of it that's letting me terraform there.
What the hell?
Okay.
I bought that and it's gone. Now this is weird. I just bought that. And it disappeared. Oh, the money's not gone, so how bizarre is that? It even did it, the ground is bare where I bought it. This is bizarre. Well, let's try it again. It didn't take money away from me.
Becky goes, she's loving this episode. Well, trust me, guys, I'm not.
Can't place there.
Oh.
Can't place there. It shows me in the green, but I can't place there. Oh, flounder. Alright, whatever. It's on the ground. Wait, I'm running into something here. So it is here, but it went invisible. That is weird. Okay, this map is messed up.
Yeah.
Something ain't right. It only shows that I own one, though. I had 200,000, bought one silo, and it took me down to 82,000. Something ain't right. Well, okay, whatever.
No, so I'm going to try an animal pen just to see.
I think I'm ready to switch
Let me
maps.
place the animal pen there.
I'll be happy
There.
to switch maps.
I'm not here. Not here. Not here.
Look at that. That is
Here.
weird.
Oh my god.
I know,
Really?
right? Howie, look at this. Watch. I run into something right here. I'm backing up. It won't let me back up. It shows that I bought it. It took the money away from me. But it's just gone. And there's the second one I planted, but it only shows one. See, look, I'm running into it. Oh, I jumped over it. Oh, this is bizarre.
Right, so here I can place my animal pen right anywhere here. And just a few feet
crazy.
away from it I can.
Fucking so big.
Hush, hush.
So
What the heck? Okay, I'm ready to leave this map. I opened the door and it shut on me.
Dude, shut up.
but trust me, I'm already gone from this map. I'm just
Hell is
playing the
going
motions
on
for
around
guys,
here?
to be honest with you.
Alright, let's do this. It stayed open that time. What the heck? Oh my god. Hey, Chris, do you want to harvest some potatoes for me?
No, you're okay.
And my floor.
So I can
No.
place it.
No.
I can't place it. I can't
Oh,
place it.
no,
I can't place
no,
it.
no.
I can't place it. And I can place it. What? I can place it there, but I can't place it here. Just 2 feet away from where I was just place it.
I can't even lease out a machine. It took all my money. I'm claiming highway robbery here.
I run the terraform issue on Fireburn. One left place structure on terraform ground. Yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. I really don't. Alright, guys, look at this map is going to cause issues. As you can see, we're running into issues with where we're going to place stuff, and even though I own this field, which by the way, guys, field 6 is a fairly big field, you think you're going to place stuff, I can't place it here, and yet I can place it here, just 2 feet away from each other. Not even 2 feet. So it's just little spots where you're able to place it. And Alright, guys, to be honest with you, I'm not happy with this map. We're having issues with it.
Let's call it.
I think Tubbs is in the same predicament here.
Yeah.
And that's one thing, and that's why we like playing these let's plays for you guys, because we can run into these issues and let you know about it, and then at the same time you can see these issues. It's not like we're making this stuff up. You can see I've been trying to place this, and there's only 1 or 2 areas on the field I actually owned where it will actually let me place a count pin. So, I will call this one. We're 1 hour in, so look, it's going to be a short broadcast, short stream, unfortunately. So we will say this, guy. It won't be tomorrow night or.
Be back Friday.
Friday will be the next stream because Tubbs won't be around. And in the meantime, we will have a discussion as soon as we're finished here about what map we're going to do for you next. But before we finish, you will have about 10 minutes, so we can say our goodbyes and stuff to you, to actually put in the comment what map you would think you would like us to try. Do you want to see us do Lone Oak and try Lone Oak? Do you want to see us doing RPG? Or even the likes of Walker, Wilco Farms, even though that map really isn't fixed at the moment to our standard, but most of the glitches are. There is 1 or 2 areas where you can't place, but we probably get around that if we buy a field and place in the field instead.
Hang on just a second, I'll be right back.
So with that being said, guys, we will be calling it here, okay? So once again, we apologize for what we're doing. There's no point us playing on this because from here on in, we're just going to run into terraforming problems, and then you're going to hear us complaining worse than we've ever complained. And we just can't make the episodes that we want to make as such. Well, with that being said, we're going to call it on this one. Mr. Howie said I'll have to look at them and see what would be good to try. Yeah, I think we're in the same boat as you, Howie. We might have, over the next day or two, I will have a look at a few of the maps and see what's out there. I know there's 1 or 2 really good ones. Like, I know Gieselberg, I know Tubbs likes that map. He said it's a really good map. The only problem is with that map, we have that glitch because of the 3 new crops that we have, so we can't do that one. Or RDC would have been another great map to try, but that has that glitch also. And so we will leave it here, guys. Sorry again, we do apologize. I know that we're like we said, we're not professional YouTubers. We don't do this for a living. We do this because we love the game. So we do make these mistakes. We do find these glitches, and we pass them on to you so that you just know what to look out for when you start doing this map yourself. So with that being said, for myself, thank you to everybody who joined me tonight. A big shout out to Becky and Howie, Mr. Tim, as always. You two are always on the ball. Also to everybody else who liked the videos and who were watching us. Once again, myself and Todd, we do apologize. But if this is the Let's Play that you like, guys, where you can see people playing the game, finding glitches and letting you know about it, I'm Chris Larkin, here's the Tubb Farmer. Go check out our channels, hit those like buttons, smash those subscribe buttons, hit that notification bell and let you know when we're up and running again. Also, if you really feel really generous, share our videos, tell your friends about us. So with that, from me at least, from Tuscan lands on episode 5 where we ran into this glitch that really started to bug everybody, I will say goodbye.
Yeah, and so Howie, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate the chat. And as always, thank you everybody for being here with us tonight. We appreciate it. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. We really do appreciate y'all being here. Sorry that this map is not panning out, but as Chris said earlier, that's just kind of one of those things that we may come across while playing these to pass along to you to let you know. So when you're farming in the future. So anyway, with that being said, one last thing. We are console players. We are PlayStation 4. We have a community. It's called Superior FS Farming. Go over there. Join us. We'd be glad to have you. And like Chris said, I'm going to be out of town for the next few days. Be back Friday, and we'll get kicking maybe on a new map. Thanks for being here. Y'all have a great night. See you till next time.
So with that being said, guys, as myself and Tubbs always says, on this map when things go right, it wasn't us, and when things go wrong, as you can see, it was those leprechauns. Until the next time, guys, from myself, Chris, and from him, Tubb Farmer, you're the best. Have a good one.
Have a
Bye.
great night. Have a great night, y'all.